Are we talking about psychiatric patients, or are we talking about human beings?
No, we're talking about human beings. I'm sorry to disappoint you. And that is exactly probably what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. Probably I wouldn't put it over I wouldn't put it over in the way you put it over, but it's exactly what I am saying. You are not. And I am saying to you, John, if my wife allowed me to go and have a sexual relationship outside, it doesn't mean we are abandoning one another. It means that she is sending me to get fulfilled in a way that she can't do it, and she should be happy to do it. We are not abandoned, we are staying with each other. I have a need, I have a desire for that, and I can't lie about it. I can't deny myself about it. You are sick. I didn't make you sick. You didn't make yourself sick. Circumstances caused you to be ill.
So just
circumstances cause you to be ill. And therefore, in the happiness of the relationship, you want to see me happy in support of me.
Let me ask you something. Is sex something like a job, you get it because you need money? Is sex something like a car, you need it because you need transportation? It is a relationship. I would never forget what Grace said to me. And I don't know if you recall what she said.
I heard Grace.
My body is mine. It is all that I can call my own. I do not share it with any highest bidder, but only with the one whom I am comfortable in feeling that he justly deserves it.
Stick a pin.
Just another line. However, a price is attached. That price is love. How can you go with another man?
Yes, stick a pin.
Just because he's what?
Stick a pin.
Go ahead.
Yes, and I heard you said love. You know, and you share that with someone you love. But unfortunately, the one that you love, the one that you choose to have a relationship with, the one you choose to share the rest of your life with, is unable to fulfill you sexually. I am saying to you, Grace, if you're listening, and I hope you are at this time, when that hormones act upon you, and you have that desire for it, I think, Grace, there should be someone, you should find someone to go and have that sex with. And I'm saying to you, this is where I see it. This is not neglecting your husband or the person you love. You are letting him know you're doing it. You are not doing it behind his back. You are letting him know the truth. And he, in his unselfish attitude towards you, he should be happy. Because you know what? You are being honest with him. You are being brutally honest. And he should respect you for that.
George, it is not just that he is incapacitated, and therefore what must I do before I burn? Let me find someone. How do you think he who realizes that this is because of an unfortunate accident I had, I must now share my wife, the love of my life, with another human being that she may not even love? What are you talking about, George?
No, you're misrepresenting my...
So this other person, someone she loves?
Yeah, it could be someone she loves who have feelings.
Oh, so she loves two people.
Yes.
So whether I had been incapacitated or not, he would be a standby because she already loves him.
No,
you better explain to me what you mean. I don't understand.
I'm coming. Let me tell you something, John.
Mm-hmm.
You could be in love with more than one person. But
I can.
Yes. Okay, I could. But I don't have to have a relationship with more than one person. You will see people every day that you wish they was your wife or you wish you wasn't married. That is natural. But that doesn't mean you will go with them or you will leave your wife.
You don't love the wife anymore.
No, that is not true. That is not true. You meet people,
Look,
John, you meet people
you may not
every day that,
you may not tell anybody that. That'd be a personal secret. But
no, it's not true.
if you really love your wife, how you could be seeing somebody and you love them, you love one or the other, you may not come and tell anybody, I don't love my wife, you know. You may not do that.
No, John. You will always love your wife, but you will always meet people from time to time and say, if I didn't marry them, you will have been the one who I admire this person. That doesn't mean you have to have a relationship with that person. I'm sure you grew up as a young man growing up and you will see many, many girls that you will have liked and admire. And then that doesn't say that every woman you see or admire, you have a relationship with them. That's natural to
I am not talking about a relationship. There is something called falling in love. Sometimes you fall in love with somebody and they don't even know.
Right, that's it. But you think about it. You have your wife, you fall in love with your wife.
Hold on a minute. It is complete when that person is aware and they also fall in love with you. It is a circuit. It's a circuit.
Right. And we agreed on that.
If something that has happened that has moved you away somewhat and the circuit is now open, the current does not flow. It does not flow. And there is always a chance that someone else will get in there. But you can't tell me that you love your wife. I mean, I love her. I'm in love with my wife. And you are hiring a man like a gardener to come and do the weeds and mow the lawn because you can't push the lawnmower. Come on. What are you talking about?
John, I think
you could sit down on a stool and watch him mowing the lawn, and you tell me that you could even feel good about it.
Yes, exactly what I'm saying. I make no apologies for that. And listen, John, I am saying to you, John, I believe in the happiness of each other, and I am saying there are times a person maybe make a lot of sacrifices to stay with you. But at the same time, you must equally give the same effort to make that person happy.
But you don't make a woman happy, but I think you are demeaning her when you do that.
I don't think so.
Well, you know that we will respect each other's views. But I mean, I must still tell you how I feel about it. You tell me, we ain't going to agree. But George is still my friend.
Well, the thing here is not ready to score points. I am calling how I see it. I'm stating the situation how I feel it should be. I have a different view to you. Now, I'm not here to win you or to really score any points, because I know what I'm saying here tonight is unpopular, but I am being honest in the way I see it. I can't call it any different.
You think, George, we could invite a few calls and hear what the listeners...
Let's go for a break, because I feel strongly in what I'm saying. I don't think anything is wrong with the view that I have. And so that's what I'm saying. And I don't think I could make that sacrifice. My wife or my partner who I with for 12 years or 10 years become ill, through some accident or something, and I can't have sex with that person. I know I have a desire for sex. I know I will want it. I can't be anything else but brutally honest. Let's go.
I think, George.
Let's go for a break and come back. Well, just make a point and we go for a break and come back.
Yeah, the point I'm making is this. I don't think that in a case like that, you would be being brutally honest. I rather think you'd be being brutal. All right, we will go for the break. Yeah. Okay. Let's give the listeners those phone numbers. If you are calling from the USA, the numbers would be 718-8 79560, extension 303. Let me say that again. From the USA, 718-879-5560, extension 303. If you are calling from Canada, the number 416-800-0392, extension 947. Let me say that again for Canada. 416-800-0392, extension 947. If you're calling us out of London, your number 44203-318-2614. Let me say that again. 44203-318-2614. That is if you're calling us out of London. If you are calling on MSN, you can call CCV at ccvradio.com. CCV at ccvradio.com. That is, if you're using MSN. Facebook, CCV Radio. CCV Radio. If you're calling us on Skype, it's CCV Radio. CCV Radio. Those are the numbers at which you can contact us, and we would certainly welcome your calls. And, okay.
So we'll take a break now, and then we'll come back with the program, and you'll invite your calls.
Tell it as it is, with your hosts, Leon George and Leary McRae.
Real talk, real issues.
Welcome back. Welcome to CCV Radio, the number one internet station around the globe. And tonight we are discussing if due to an illness, you are unable to perform your sexual duty, would you give consent to your partner seeking it elsewhere? With me tonight to discuss this is John Kilman out of Barbados. Now, before we went for the break, I and John were on opposite ends of this issue. I was saying that yes, you should give consent to your partner, because sex is a habit that we develop. And you will want it. You'll want to do it every day. And therefore, if your partner is unable to meet that fulfillment in the relationship, your partner should be unselfish enough to allow you to go outside and seek that sexual relationship that they cannot perform. Likewise, you should be the same. I know it's a tough hill to climb, it's a tough decision to make. But what you want your partner to be happy. Your duty is to see that your partner is happy, and you want your partner to be happy in the relationship. The fact that your partner is seeking sexual relationship outside of the marriage or your relationship doesn't mean that your partner is abandoning you or the partner is being unfair to you. You have to understand that you're seeking your partner's happiness, and there is a need that you cannot fulfill. So therefore, I think you should be supportive of your partner in this. And this is my view on this. So I know we have some emails that we start emails that start coming in and so on. But this is your turn if you want to call in and participate on the program. And if you want to send your emails and such, the email address is ccvradio@ccvradio.com. Yes, John. John? I think we lost John there for a while. Hello, John? Yes, but I think we're experiencing some technical difficulties here. So I think what we'll do is go for a break again and come back. Let's go for a break and come back again till we sort out these technical problems that we have in here. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to CCV Radio, the #1 internet station around the globe at this time. Tonight we're discussing if you were unable to perform your sexual duty in your relationship, would you give consent to your partner seeking it elsewhere? I know I have a different view to my co-host John, and I know we are on opposite end of this subject. Now, before we had the break there, the technical difficulty there, I was saying that we should support each other and be unselfish in a relationship, because what should be most important to us is each other's happiness. And if there's a need that we cannot fulfill in our relationship and our partner can seek that need outside, even if that need is intimacy or plain sex, you can't have sex within your relationship, I said yes, we should support our partner seeking that sexual relationship outside. That's that vital and important need in a relationship that you cannot perform. It would be unselfish to put your partner through a situation like that for the rest of their life. I believe that we have looked at sex in the wrong way too many times in the society in which we came from. We believe that if it should only be between a husband and wife, yes, I agree with that up to there. But then if a husband and wife is unable to have it, what is so wrong with the husband going outside for it? Or the wife going outside for it if the husband can't meet that need? What is so wrong about that? When we already develop the habit of having sex. So this time we invite your calls, you can send your emails and so on. And John, if you want to come in here.
Yes, just to reiterate my end of it, and that is, if two people have reached a point where they love each other to the point that they are now joined together, and they really love each other in this relationship, and an unfortunate act that nature has been unkind in that one has an accident or something which renders them incapable of performing the sex act. I cannot see at that moment this person who loves you so much could be so bent on my personal satisfaction that I would have to go and have sex outside and telling you that I am going and you're consenting for me to go and have that. What you're saying to me is then that the relationship is only worth the physical sex act. And there is no other relationship between us, a bond that we care for each other. How could I know that my wife has a severe cardiovascular accident? She has a stroke. And I am leaving her and going to look for sex.
Hello? Yes. Again, we have seems to be having some technical difficulty here, and we lost John for a while, and we'll try to get back John on the line for a while. And I think what John is saying, I disagree. What I'm saying is not that I think you are leaving your wife because she has some stroke or some cardiovascular disease. What I'm saying to you, stay with your wife. You care for your wife all the time. But for heaven's sake, it's obvious your wife can't have sex with you.
Good, I'm with you again.
Right. Thank you, John, for coming back in. I realize that we're having some technical difficulties here and that. However, we try to see how best. Yes, and we'll try to see how much we can work around this technical difficulty that we have in here tonight. Yes. John, what I'm saying to you, John.
Yes.
By you seeking that sexual need that your wife can't provide outside, it doesn't mean that you're betraying her. It doesn't mean that you're leaving her. I say yes, stay with your wife. Care for your wife as much as you could. But however, she can't provide the sexual need, and that is what you're seeking outside. That doesn't say you're walking away from your wife. That doesn't say you're devaluing. It doesn't even say you are devaluing your relationship. In fact, you are saying, or if your wife is well enough to know what you're doing, it will be showing. It will show the test. It will be showing the test of your relationship. It will show the character of your wife if she allows you to do that. If she allows you to go outside and do it willingly, that will be showing the character of the lady. It will show the unselfishness of her. You are not leaving her. You are not. That doesn't say you are devaluing your relationship. You have a need that she can't meet, and that's the reality of it.
But George,
that's a need, and I didn't say I want you have a need that she can't meet. And what is so wrong? What is so wrong? I can't understand what is so wrong in letting you seek that need elsewhere.
George, I should not even want it. I should not even want it, let alone her having to agree for me to go. I should not even want it when I know that she's there, no, almost crippled. You see, almost crippled. I should not be so insensitive as I ignore her problems, and I go to make love to someone to make
John,
me feel.
you're not ignoring her problems. You are fulfilling a need that she cannot fulfill elsewhere. That's all you are doing. You are not leaving her. You're not ignoring her.
Then that need should not come up to be so paramount that did you hear me say that the thing, if you haven't got a cow, a horse, you ride a cow, you're going into Bridgetown and you don't have a horse, or you're going across the field, you're having a ride.
Yeah, you have a ride, but a cow, riding a cow is not the same as riding a horse.
Yeah, that's because you have a horse. If my car wasn't working, I'd walk. It is more uncomfortable to walk, but I would walk.
I'm glad you said it's more uncomfortable to walk. It's more uncomfortable to walk, and it's taking a lot more out of you to walk. You understand? And why should you walk when you have a car to ride? When you can drive in a car, why should you?
And if my car is down, why should I go to borrow somebody else's car? Can't I walk?
If you can get the car borrow, why should you walk? If you can get the car borrow, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with borrowing your neighbor's car? Something wrong in that?
George, do you know that I deliberately put you there to trap you, to let you see that you are equating with your wife as a car?
No, I'm not equating your wife with a car. You draw the analogy of a car. Okay, and I think we lost John again. I understand what we have in some difficulties out of Barbados here with the internet connection. So we'll try to see if we can get back John in a while. And when John come back, we'll try and get those emails that coming in. We'll try to read those emails, I think what we should do for here now is probably just go for a short break and come back. Not long, just a short break and come back.